good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. Run the party like we just won the lottery. Champagne and good vibes. Run the party like we just won the lottery. Tomorrow. Pop somebody from the inside. Jack Schwartz and every tomorrow. You should see the cars of Red carpet pulling up at the venue. How you should pay on that man who spread love, you don't want no issues. You should see the chaos. Red carpet pulling up at the VIP list do. That's what the VIP list do. We can find spread love, you don't want no issues. That's what the VIP is. That's what the VIP is to do. When it comes champagne, like Peter Mama, trip is a White House. Trip so crazy, hey nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm actually wavy.
Good morning.
Everything, Dolce & Gabbana. My shit so crazy, my whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby, like LA. Yeah, OG, like Jamaica. I'm sure of the Haiti. Champagne good vibes. Remember, yeah, we grew up in the mountains.
Miss Diva.
Trip so crazy. Ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, they money. I'm a maxi way heavy. Oh, I everything. Dolce & Gabbana. My chance is so crazy. My whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby. Like that lady. Yeah, that OG shit like good vibes.
Teachable Tuesdays, you know how we do. It's Tuesday. You know I got Dante Martin in the building. We talk about relationships. You know I got some topics, but we got a lot of good topics. You know how we do it on Tuesday.
Champagne and good vibes.
Good morning.
Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes.
Let's get it. Good morning. Dante, come over here and move over into this camera. Let's get into this camera. We'll swing that over here. There we go. I got widen. Hold on, let me widen the screen. This screen is not. There we go.
You're learning. You're learning some stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm learning. Oh yeah, I'm learning. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Hit that share button, man. I think I'm a little early today, so I'm gonna sit there and rumble with y'all, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Morning to everyone.
Who's that over there? Oh, myself. Good morning, baby. Love you too. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Damon Harold's in the building. Oh yeah. Anastasia.
That's my banging name. I love that.
Yeah, that's my teacher. You Anastasia. When are you coming on the podcast? When are you coming back? You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. I want y'all to hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed on YouTube, go subscribe on YouTube now. Go check it out. I need everybody to hit that share button, though. so we can get everybody in the building. I got you, Anastasia. I got you. I'm going to come by. We got to go out to lunch or something. Because I got a lot of new ideas. I'm telling you that now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get into right into one of my the things that I wanna discuss with this man. Now, we know about in life about making bad decisions.
Yeah,
everybody makes bad decisions, and we all make bad decisions. Now, when I turn on the TV and I see John Morant get caught with another firearm and to get to a video to get posted like that, for one, I think about like this. I know you're gonna be honest. Yep. If social media was back when Michael Jordan was in his era, how many of them would be on the news right now?
Not Jordan.
Not Jordan.
But a lot of them would have, because you know what it is? Social media is the new currency. So people that attention, like, you know what? Some people would rather have hood attention than political attention.
I totally agree with you. But what I disagree with is that I look at the lead and I look at Isaiah Thomas, all the bad boys. Remember how they was back then? It was everybody was fighting. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is singling, and I'm not saying what John Morant is. He did a bonehead. What I'm saying, I'm not saying that what he did is right. What I'm not agreeing to nothing what he did. But what I'm saying is what everybody's coming down on John Morant. Like if there wasn't social media back then when I was growing up, a lot of our superstars that we look up to right now would have been on the news.
True. But you know why people are saying something now? Okay, the objective is what? To get out the hood, which he got out. But he's trying to go back in, and he got a lot of money. So who you think is speaking against it? People that don't have money. People that's in the hood that say, if I was in this position, I wouldn't be doing that.
I wouldn't do that.
But here's the thing. Number one, you're not in this position, so you don't know what
to do. Yes, yes.
Because again, it's like, you're not that man. You don't know. That man got a mother and a father. They was both in his life. So why is he making the decisions he's making? There's something more going on that we don't know about. And that's what I'm saying up there saying, because he came back out and he's apologetic, but then you get caught again.
But I got to say this, Dante.
Go, speak.
There's no program.
Right, I want you that he was never in the hood, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people want that hood, because if you realize something, even the government know the hood gets you much respect. That's why they try to keep us down, but build us up at the same time. Because again, they know through the hood, that's where the money's ran out. You know this.
Yeah, that's where all the money's. Because if we kept the money in the hood, they wouldn't have no money.
But they use the hood to run their money. So the money that's not on the books is ran through the hoods. That's why they would never legalize cocaine. Never.
Because they know that they couldn't book that.
It's too much money.
It's too much money.
Too much money. But where's that money? Flowing through the hood.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is now John Morant, there's no program that can teach you decision making like that. They said a 3-week program that he did, and that's what the commissioner accepted.
Listen, you're smarter than that. Let's not play dumb.
At 23 years old.
No, we're smarter than that. Let's not play dumb. Okay. Don't trust whatever you see on TV. He probably never even went to a program.
Facts.
He probably sat him down in a corner somewhere, like, yo, keep yourself on social media, son, and let this clear.
Let this clear.
So again, don't sit up there. Like, one of the things I always say to people, don't try to insult my intelligence. See, if he really got a beating, you think he would have been on that camera with another gun?
Nah.
All right then. So next.
Nah. And shout out to all my viewers, man. I know that it's not even 8 o'clock and y'all are already on. My viewers ain't even really lit, and this is a real topic that I got to talk about, because this happens in our community a lot, and I'm a victim of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Making bad decision after bad decision. You know what I'm saying? But when you're making that bad decision, I can't speak in a John Morant stance because I'm not a millionaire.
Right.
I can't, I don't, see, if I had that much money, right, I know I'm coming from the hood. Why would I want to be doing something hood? I don't want nobody around me that's carrying a pistol that's going to bring me to prison or bring me to lose my $300 million contract. I'm not going to jeopardize that because I know where I came from. But John Morant didn't come from where we came from. So it's kind of different. So he's used to a spoon. So the new gangster life, right? And I say this because I've hung around people that never had to live like I had. And I used to ask them, why do you want to come down to here and you live up there?
I'm going to give you a better example. White girls.
Yeah.
Why you think it's a fascination with the hood? See, no matter how much they try to put us on TV and say we're bad, I'll tell you something, right? Okay, like for people that don't know, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. Lived in Chad Brown, lived on East Side, lived on South Side. I basically lived in every hood. Now, I go hang out with people at Brown University and everything. So one time I said to them, I was playing around with a bunch of white girls. I was just like, yo, did your father tell you to stay away from a man like me? They was like, how'd you know that? But his was their response. But you're not like the man he told us to stay away from. See, there's a fascination because here's the thing. They can see you and they're like, oh, Trap look dangerous. Ooh.
Just because the way you look, but they don't know that you're a teddy bear and the inside is soft.
It's like, wait a minute. See, because again, the word of the day is condition. Every time I throw a word out there, I want y'all to think because they condition to believe that we're as bad as we think we are. But that's where the conditioning coming in. Because it's like, see, I think John Morant is being used for some kind of scheme or something. Because it's like, he's a billion, almost multi-millionaire. You like worth 200-something million. Mm-hmm. Why are you trying to go backwards? Because now they can use that and say, see, these animals, they don't even use the N-word no more. Now they use these animals, don't know how to act. You give them money, look at how they act, look how they respond. So we got to be careful of the presentation that we present to them because, thank you, sir, because that's what I think they're trying to do is use him as a pawn or something to show that we're all bad because you notice a lot of these NBA players get caught up with some kind of scam, like when Paul Pierce was on with the strippers, smoking weed or whatever, and look what happened, he lost his job. But what did Dave Chappelle say? Should have never gave you money.
You should have never. You should have never. And that's what and that's what decision making is, right? These guys is getting millions of dollars, right? And they want to go back to the excitement of carrying guns and buying Rolexes and buying foreign cars and flying around the hood with their homeboys.
Right. But that's, again, it's some kind of like impression you want to make on people low. Because you know what it is? They can't go to somebody with it and impress them. So you're going to people that don't have it to impress them. So when you're in the hood, he probably wants some hood love, if you know what I mean. And it's crazy because, and I'm going to shout out to everybody that made it out the hood, man, that flew their boys out the hood. Good morning.
You understand what I'm saying? Fly me out the hood. Don't come back to the hood with guns. To fly me out the hood. But look, remember, show me the better things of life.
You're in the hood trying to see. Remember when we had the conversation? Like people's trying to get out of a situation. So you're fantasizing and dreaming of getting out the situation. He's in the situation, but it's sometimes like even when. Why do you think a lot of millionaires, people that win the lottery go broke?
Because they do dumb things with their money.
But they're not used to that type of environment, that type of lifestyle. So they conditioned to go back to the lifestyle that they understand. Mm-hmm. That broke life. It's a game that's crazy. And that's why I said the mentals, the psychology of this is crazy. But when you put it in a proper perspective, you have a better understanding of what it is. Because remember, he's getting caught with, okay, these are dudes that's from the hood that he's hanging with, that he didn't even probably grow up with, or he probably did grow up, I don't know. But the dude why your man showing you, like if you had a gun here, I'm not going to be on the camera like, yo.
Yes, hold up. And that goes right into what I wrote, right? I said, his self-inflicted. Everything that's happened to John Morant is self-inflicted. Ain't nobody do nothing to John Morant. He self-inflicted himself. His boy just self-inflicted him.
It's like, it's like, so let me tell you, so it's like, if I know you on papers, right? You're my mans.
Why you got a gun in the car?
Why am I putting any camera? Yo, matter of fact, I'm smacking cameras on people's phone. They're like, oh, that's true. Pop, get that.
And he put it on his Instagram.
Right. So again, so now you let somebody that don't understand your worth devalue you? That's why when we talk about relationships, the key word in that is devalue. Who devaluing who? Are you devaluing yourself, or are you letting somebody else
Devalue you. You gotta realize. So let's get right into that.
Let's go. Showtime.
Let's get right into that.
Hold up, before we do, we need a disclaimer because when we talk about relationships, people be getting their panties in a bunch. Breeze be on.
All right. Oh, hold up. Before we go into that, I gotta get into something because somebody called me yesterday about a topic, and I wanna clarify something that you didn't get. I was never ever trying to demoralize domestic women that was physically beaten. So I was saying that verbal abuse. She inboxed me and said, "Oh well, I thought you had a good show, but I thought that you kind of you said that because I was saying verbal abuse is worse than physical abuse." Because
that's what I was saying, your conversation be real in some form of way. Let me tell you, it is, and I'm gonna tell you why. I always use this example. You run up on a female and you tell her she's ugly. Mm-hmm. I didn't hit her, but she's internalizing that like, why did he call me that? Especially if she respected me or looked at me in a certain way. And do you know,
it hurts more.
It hurt because you know why? You getting hit. You know why you hurt and why you're bruised. You got hit. And it's like in my book I say some women, they find that this female was fine, told me, you don't love me because I don't hit her. Like, what?
What? I seen that.
So again, but when you demoralize somebody with your words, they sitting there thinking over and over and over and you don't know how people can take. So we can all be chilling somewhere and somebody say, "What up, nigga?" Now you might fall back and like, whatever, and I might come out like, nah. Now I want to.
I seen that happen.
So again, you can't say she's right. In your perspective, that's another word, proper perspective. In your perspective, it may be worse, but to others, it also verbal could be worse because again, you internalize it in a way. It's like a book or a movie. Everybody internalizes movies and books differently than how somebody else would.
Yeah, but I looked at it as this.
You spoke from your point.
Yes. That's what he just got me right before I was going to say it. I spoke from my point of view because I rather get hit than what the stuff that was said to me.
Right.
Because the stuff that said to me is still in my head.
Bingo.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
internalize it differently.
And the stuff that I said to her is probably still in her head. You understand what I'm saying?
And because you know what? I'll give you a better example. How many people break up, and when you break up and you get back together, what's the first thing they ain't bring it up, you hit me. They bring it up, you said this to me.
Yes. They never say, damn, you punched me in the mouth and you hit me, you broke my jaw. Shout out KO. Shout out to all my brothers on the check-in, man. I can't even see yous, but I know yous are lit, man. Shout out to everybody on Noddles. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Yo, hit that share button, hit that like button. Shout out to BK Lobsters up in Foxwoods.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yup. We lit up there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fit First. My boy Joe Lizzy down there killing Foopers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coastal Healing. Got the number 5 I told you. Tay Harris, what's up? Anna, what's up, baby? Chop Stewie, what's going on with you, brother? Who else? Benny. What's going on, brothers? Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know it's Teachable Tuesdays. I got my brother Dante Martin in the building. You know how we're getting down.
Listen, before we start, question. Do you want the fake or the reals?
Yeah.
This is a disclaimer.
This is a disclaimer.
You want the fake or the reals?
Because, we're giving it nothing to you real. If you don't want to get these kids out the car, get them out of school, hurry up because it's about to get lit up in here. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to start talking about relationships. I got a few other topics. Like I told you, we started off with John Morant. You know what I'm saying? John Morant, Vanessa, what's going on with you, Vanessa? You know what I'm saying?
Anna, Phillip.
You know what I mean?
Oh, he said always the reals, okay? Because I don't sugarcoat nothing.
Nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
don't
And
sugarcoat
and
nothing.
and like this is why I like having conversations with people like this, because when you learn things. That's why it's Teachable Tuesdays. So if y'all ready to pay attention to what's going on, yo, come on, tune in, hit that share button, man. Get your girls, get everybody up. You know what I'm saying? Tell them it's 8:00. You know, it's the No Longer Trap podcast. We lit up in here, all right? So come on, let's get it. But so I gotta say this. I gotta ask you a question. And this is, are you a parent first and
I
foremost?
don't have no kids. And I'm not a parent.
All right. So this is coming from a non-parent perspective.
I
But hold up.
so many parents-
Yes,
Okay,
this is
all
what
right.
I was about to get into. I know that you have probably chatted with many parents in your days and your times.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask you this: how do parents address a bully? How do we do it respectfully in school when your child? This is happening a lot in my community, right? And how do we? As a parent, you go into so much rage, right? When your innocent child tells you that she's been bullied or he's been bullied, right? How do you address this without going nuts? I need everybody on my social media. I need everybody. I need my brother Dante to really dig in his soul to really come up with because a lot of females, a lot of males are going through this in my community, and I want it to be respectful. I don't want us to go up there acting crazy. I want us to go up there and address the problem and be respectful. I don't want us to go up there and do what our heart and our fists tell us. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to try to address this, and I want to really come from a really point deep. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is happening, and when it affects me, it really, you understand what I'm saying?
Damon got the okay. So here's what should be happening. The key word is proper perspective. You gotta, because like here's the thing. When your child comes to you and tell you, "I'm getting bullied," you're gonna go on rage because first of all, you don't expect nobody to be touching your child. So I understand that aspect. The first thing to do in this steps, number one, go to the school. Get the kid, the administration, your child.
And the parent?
If the kid parent ain't there, because you know what, the administration is gonna be the child's representation of the
Advocate,
parent.
yes.
Yeah, there you go. So now, when you sit down, the conversation should be first and foremost. Is there anything you would like to tell us to the kid? Come where the kid is. See, the problem with I learned as a counselor is we look at kids as a number and we don't hear their stories. We don't know what's going on with them or why they're doing something. Because there's some triggering effects. And I'm not justifying their actions, but I'm just showing you why they can be doing it. Because they can be liking your child because of the fact of, one, well, coming at, like it, but coming at them wrong because of an image. Like, when we counselors, there's kids that was getting triggered off of names. Just
Because of what their name was.
Because what they're going through at home. So if somebody named Bob is doing something at them, Bob, all in their mind, they're just thinking Bob. So if they say a Bob in school, what happened? They want to attack because of what? It's the name. It's not even the person.
It's not even the person.
So I'm telling you, psychology, man, John Moran. We're going to call it John Moran today. So that's the first thing you should do. If you can't, or call the administration and say you would like to talk to the kid's parent. Let them be in the meeting. So the reason why I said bring them together is because you don't want to embarrass nobody. Because the minute you embarrass somebody, guess what? It's going to make it worse. So now when you address it, see, when you address it the first hand, and like, listen, what's going on? And you can tell them, I don't appreciate you, what you're doing to my child. My child's coming to school to learn, not to be coming and living in fear or whatever. Because now if my child respond to you in the way I teach my child to respond, you're not going to like that. So you're trying to de-escalate that first. Now if it continues on, that's when you got to.
That's when you got to. So I'm gonna stop. Then I'm gonna let you go real quick. My first thing.
Somebody said something. You're right, but if the parent can't be at the meeting with the other parent, then don't do the. Nah, you have to. The ministry, because here's the thing. It has to be addressed soon.
But before you get to that point, I want to stop you. Before you get to that point, right, where everybody's missing is, you have to check yourself. You got to check your emotions. You gotta check your feelings. These are children that you're dealing with.
Correct.
This is an establishment. This is your children's school. You have to check yourself. Before we can get to anywhere, you have to check yourself. You're a parent. You have to check yourself. You can't go in rage. If you go in rage, only bad things are gonna happen.
Right.
I know this from dealing, and I'm not saying just from with children. I'm talking about dealing with the administration in prison. Every time that I went in rage in a situation, I only made the situation worse.
See, that's why I said I'm loving it. Okay, Anna, this is what Anna said. So my 6-year-old's getting bullied. I'm going to the school today. She's addressing it. Now, people keep saying don't address it without the parent. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen that keep saying that. All right, so the fact is, how you stopping the bullying if it's not being addressed? Because again, the school, okay, you sending your child to school. Yeah. The administration is what? The parent, the substitute
advocate.
parent.
Yeah, the advocate of the parent.
So guess what the schools is? Is an extension of who you are.
Do you supposed to address the child though? Like all right, that's the advocate of the child. But say
the child parent don't even know the child's bullying. See what I mean? See, there's so many different. That's why I say.
That's why I need to talk about this.
There's so many different factors that's playing because the kid might be reacting and responding on his own tuition. It has nothing to do with the parent. The parent don't even know, and the parent, but I raised my child better than that.
Yeah.
So again, that's why I said it has to be addressed. If you can get with the school and say, hey, can we get the parent there? If the parent could come, then it's okay. But we all know every parent can't get there.
Every parent can't get there.
So it's like nobody's belittling the school. You're not sitting up there saying what's going on in your home. It has nothing to do with home. We talk about what's going on in school. See, if you talking to a kid, you talking about what's going on at home. Now you're out of bounds. You're messing with the boundaries. I'm addressing what's going on in school. You come in here to learn, correct?
Correct.
Why are you bullying somebody in school? Did this person do something to you? What's going on? We're addressing school, not home life. So that's why I keep saying you got to put these in this proper perspective. Because we never going to get nowhere if we don't have a conversation. We don't talk. We
don't have a conversation. All right. Then that's definitely an insight, and I hope that everybody got an insight on that. Hit that share button. Let's read a couple comments. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anna, my baby.
Billy
you know what I'm
said,
saying?
meet with the child without their parent, then just meet with both kids. That's what we said, David. Nisha's in the building. What if you know the parent of the kid that's bullying your child? Then I wouldn't even go in school. I just take that out of school.
So if you know the parent, you go right to the parent.
Right? The school don't even have to know.
The school don't even have to know. We don't even got to bring it to the school's attention to get all this heat on these children. I'm going right to the parent. Yo, especially our city is so small. You understand what I'm saying? And we should be able to communicate with each other. That's how we build relationships with our children.
David,
you understand what I'm saying?
But look, he said if they feel the bullying is a fact, then the kids stay home until the parent can come. But you know what you're doing? You're taking away this kid's education because now they're trying to hold you back for not going to school and getting the proper credentials. So the fact, I don't want to take the kid out to school. We want to address, because see, you know what's the problem as parents? We got to show kids how to deal with conflict. That's a conflict on their level.
On their level that you should be able to deal with.
We calling it bullying. We don't know what the kids calling it. They're not going to call it as bullying.
Because and I'm not defending bullies, but can I say that some kids are real soft, right? And I'm not saying in a bully, you got to see what kind of bullying it is.
That's my point.
You know what I'm saying? Because a kid can say, Dante, your hat's ugly every day. And you might take that as bullying and go to your parent like, Mom, the kids are telling me that my hat's ugly.
And what would our mother say? My mother say,
I'm going up to the school. Yeah, see, this is the new modern. Some of the new modern parents, they'll go up to the school and think, no. Sometimes you got to teach your child to have thick skin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop pampering some of our children now. Some of the bullying we gotta go address. Just like Anna just said, she's going to address that today. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, now,
she's going to address that today.
That's why I said, he said the problem with most parents they are the enablers. That's why I said, that's why you have to find out. See,
that's Chief. Shout out to my brother, Chief Rocker.
I'm going to say this one more time clearly. If your child come to you, I'm being bullied at school. They didn't say the streets. School. My child's going in to learn. I'm calling the school. Excuse me. My child reported something to me that is disturbing. I need to talk with administration, and I need you to get in contact with this person's parent. Forget bullying. It's like if your daughter or your kid come home and say they've been touched. You gonna sit up there? Nah, you want ASAP. Like, yo, hold up.
ASAP.
Who touched you?
Who touched you? Somebody got to tell me something.
Yo, listen. I need this person parent. We need to meet tomorrow. If we gotta go to their job, then somebody from the school representation will say again, you play with it, you let it linger, guess what happened? It's like cancer, it grows.
It grows,
And when cancer grows, what happens? You can't control it no more. You're trying to control the narrative before the narrative become a bigger story than what it is. That's
Facts.
the whole point.
Facts.
So again, children are children. It's like the what I said to you when the kid don't want to play with the toy no more, to another kid want to play with it. Again, children ideology is different from a parent ideology. How we gonna look at something and say, hey, you're wrong? A kid ain't gonna interpret it as being wrong. They're gonna be interpreted as what? Curious. Trying to find myself, coming to get to know myself. That's why people go through these stages that you got a 5-year-old, what's their identity?
They don't have identity.
So whatever is being input into them is what they are defining.
They're trying to. So if you got a 5-year-old that's around a bunch of thugs, he's gonna try to act like a thug at school, basically.
Correct. Like somebody, look what Randy said. I taught my kids to have thick skin. Me and my husband are both fat. I knew my kids were going to be fat, so we cracked on each other. So when they see,
shout out to Randy.
Shout out to
Randy, man.
Some parents would do that.
Shout out to Randy, man. Shout out to Randy, man, because that's teaching your kid thick skin, man, having that thick skin. DJ Chop Stewie's in the building. Shout out to DJ Chop Stewie.
He said teach the liver punch.
Chop said teach him the what?
See, I like that Melissa said it, because parents will fight and the kids will be friends the next day, so you need to address correctly. That's why you got to do proper perspective, because the thing about it is, I always say this, there's not a right or wrong answer. It's your answer and the answer you have to live with.
You got to live with it.
See, we know some kids committed suicide. Did that have anything to do with the parenting?
No.
We don't know what was going on. So if you don't know what's going on and you don't address it, and the kid internalizes something different. Remember, I worked at a mental hospital with children. I'll tell a story about a little 14-year-old girl. I'm not going to say her race or nothing. I seen a picture of her with her family. She's 14. I said, what happened to that little girl? She's like, that little girl's dead. Woo! I said, there's no way that little girl coming back? She's like, no. See, I'm going to be observant. That's that street mentality. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm a peep shorty. So I'm noticing that she wanted to get with somebody on the unit. I said, dead people can't love. Quarter. Dead people can't love. So what's going on? I said, why would you want to get with this guy when he can't do nothing for you? Now I'm talking to a 14-year-old like this. Why would you want to get with this guy when he can't do nothing for you? When you could get with someone, better yourself, and attract someone that will better put you in a better position.
Better position to win.
Then she has some psychology issues.
This is right getting into his relationships too, because that's deep. Because that's deep right there. Because why would you want to be with somebody that's going to devalue you?
Devalue. So now, after I told her that, she told me the story of what happened. Her best... Listen, people, this is some real stuff. Her best friend got with her boyfriend. That's her first pain and hurt. Kids is not experiencing boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. They experiencing marriages. Because some of these young kids be together too long and they be living with each other. So it's a different... So her best friend, so she wanted to kill herself because her best friend got with her boyfriend. She didn't know how to internalize that. But after meeting with me, counseling and everything, they thought she would never leave the program. She left the program. Her father, because of my name, somebody shouted my name and he come to me. Actually, it was a different race because he came to me and said, I got to shake your hand. My daughter speak highly of you. And because of you, my daughter now could walk out this hospital when people told me she would never walk out this hospital because of the way she was. This chick,
salute.
Wow. But
salute.
What am I saying is, children internal, I don't care. There was another time I seen a little girl, pretty little girl.
Millie said something. I know there's a...
Bring your child home and whoop. We don't send our kids to school.
I already did.
I feel, see, that's a perspective. This girl went on the internet and said, am I pretty? But her father was always telling her, you're pretty. You know what I mean? You know how people was bullying on the internet. You're an ugly motherfucker, whatever. Why, John Morant, why are you seeking attention that you don't need from strangers you don't know?
You don't know none of
You
them
don't know
strangers.
these people. Why you?
Why do you care about what they think or what they say about you? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Hold up. He said, Dante, you're a smart dude who talks with a lot of great perspective and knowledge, bro. And that's why us brothers need to sit down and have a weekly month. Why you think we do this? I told him, dude, this is my day off of work. And I told him I will be here Tuesday. Teachable Tuesday.
Teachable
So we're
Tuesdays.
gonna have conversations about everything. Somebody brought up they wanted to talk about relationships. So I said, okay, let's talk about relationships. What do you want to talk about?
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we talk about. This is his show. I'm just coming to compliment what he's doing.
And he's giving a whole different narrative on a lot of different topics. You know what I'm saying? I get to get different views from him, point of views that send me in the shower thinking about. You understand what I'm saying? Teaches me something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that somebody on here is learning something. You know what I'm saying? We're teaching somebody. So if you have any questions about relationships, you know what I'm saying? Dante will try to answer them, and I'll try to chime in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
To Friday so I can get a pack of hot dogs at price rate.
Huh?
Bernie, he's funny.
Oh, Benny, what did he say?
He said, Dante, you got $2 I can borrow till Friday so I can get a pack of hot dogs at price rate.
Hey, Benny's crazy. Hey, Benny, what question? Hey, Benny. Hey, Benny, what question you got for Dante about relationships?
Listen, hey.
Benny got one for you, cause I got one for you. Let me get right in the minds. How does one supposed to compromise with women with children?
Say again.
How do you where's the level of respect with women with children? Because I had females tell me yesterday, this is why I bring it up, because they was telling me that I had a good topic about stepfathers and, you know what I'm saying? But I tell them that you can't bring every man around your child.
You can't.
First and foremost.
Okay, let's put proper perspective. If a child is not the father, and the father didn't work out, remember, children internalize things differently. You should supposed to put a man in your life that you want your son to be like or look up to.
Look up to.
Because here's the thing. If you're going to sit up there and tell him your father was a deadbeat or your father is not this, then the next man you pick better be the opposite of what you calling his father. See, you putting these words on her. So again, one of the things that I always say to people is, when you mess with somebody that have nothing to lose, they have nothing to lose. You're supposed to get with someone that's going to help you level up.
Not level down.
If they can't help you level up, then what you with them for?
That's like you're messing with a bum that's sitting on the corner with a big cop.
Right.
He ain't got nothing but else to do but sit on the corner. He got no ambition in life. He got no drive, nothing in life but to sit on his phone and to do nothing. That's what kind of person you're talking about?
You can talk about that person, but then
because there's a lot of them.
Now I'm going to ask the question. You chose the person. I love meeting women when they always try to this guy was this. Then how much more are you because you chose him?
You chose him.
So
you sat around and dealt with it.
Your decision making
Your decision making it sucks. So if you sat around him beating you up for 10 years, then you like to be beat up.
So don't sit up there and tell me.
If you sat around for 10 years, you like to be beat up.
That's why your decision making sucks. And don't sit up there and try to tell me, oh, nobody else is going to want me or whatever. Okay, then don't try to tell somebody else to do something with their life if you can't even do the things you try to tell somebody else to do. Pause.
And that's what, and a lot of things in relationships, right, Dante?
Yep.
Is women tend to listen to another woman that ain't, her relationship is trash.
Right. I never understood that.
I don't understand.
Yo, I be with females, right? And they be trying, because like, I'm a different breed. Until you mess with me, well, you could hear it, but until you mess with me, you ain't gonna know what type of guy I am. Because women be like, yo, he's complicated. No, I'm actually simple. I'm not complicated.
He's very simple. He believes in sex with marriage. So we'll get to that later. But he wants to be married. He don't want to have sex, and we're gonna get to that later. And you know I'm gonna get to that. Oh my God! Oh, am I gonna get to that?
So we're gonna address that question, Benny. So what happened was what it is basically this. When these females be coming to me and they be saying, I went to my friend, or you go to your friends and you asking about me, I'm like, first of all, your friend don't know me. Your friend ain't laying with me. What advice is your friend gonna give you about me? So if you don't know me, what do your friend know
about me? Yes.
That proper perspective.
Proper perspective.
Now, if your friend can't keep a relationship, you coming to me telling me
something that she told you that why she couldn't keep a relationship.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Finito. We out. Because again, you already telling me your ideology and your mindset without me even have to deal with you. Because one of the things I never do is go ask somebody about my girl. You don't sleep with her. You don't deal with her. So how in the world you going to know how she is? What I do ask is the perspective of a woman. Mm-hmm. How is a woman thinking? Like, maybe I'm taking it the wrong way. So I'm asking women, am I taking this the wrong way? Because some women are overly feminine, some women are overly masculine. So there might not be a balance. So I'm trying to understand, because I can't stand a masculine chick.
I don't like, see, that's it. We're going to get into that question too, a masculine chick. I don't want a masculine chick. I don't want to come home and have to fight you.
Right. I don't want to.
I don't want to come home and have to fight.
I want you to be feminine. I love feminine.
Yes, yes. I like feminists. I don't want a woman that I gotta come home no. You don't want to be there with her.
Y'all said I'm out of here like a ball man.
Yeah.
Don't leave Chop.
Don't leave Chop. They wanted the real, so we're going to talk about it, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now on YouTube. Right now, you understand what I'm saying? Shout out to BK Lobsters and Foxwoods, man. You got to go check it out, man. We down there tomorrow.
No, we recording the song tomorrow. No, we're going to do a video.
Oh, yeah, all right.
So all of us are going to be in the video. So when we get this date, TJ.
Shout out to TJ Saws, man. We waiting on my brother, man. He'll definitely be around, man. You know how he is, man. He's doing 1,000 things, but we're trying to move forward. You heard? Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? I was just riding down the road the other day. It came on the radio. Champagne and good vibes. I fell out, man. I almost crashed. You know what I'm saying? We moving, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely moving, man. Hell yeah, man. We definitely moving. But see, my thing is this, right? I don't like females, right? When they say other females dealt with other men, like trying to play a hate. But and other men do it too. But I'm gonna get into the man part too. But what I'm saying is, in relationships, right? You gotta look at it. Have you ever seen? You know what I tell her? A female, when she said something about me, I'm gonna use me personally for this one. She say, "Oh, I heard you heard. Have you ever seen me?" A lot of this in our city is all speculation. Right? Can you understand what I'm saying? Not saying.
Coming with donuts. Don't bring no donuts. We don't want no donuts. That's
who's that?
Diva.
Oh, she always brings donuts. She knows I love donuts. Yeah, she knows I love donuts.
Donuts and keep your frame.
Yeah, because I'm a crack baby. I'm the 80. I'm a 76 baby. You understand what I'm saying?
I got your question, Vanessa and Bernie, and I think Brave Jim. Go ahead.
Oh, nah, but what I was saying was I hate people that speculate. You don't understand what I'm saying? Like, a girl can say, "Oh, yeah, did you mess with all of these girls?" And I heard you did. No, stop speculating, man.
So now, we got to go deeper with that. People. Let's get a foundation first, because we talking about relationship. Okay, number one, when you meet somebody, and depending on the time you meet them, you're meeting the representation of who they are at that moment. You don't know anything about their resume. We're gonna use the word resume. We're gonna keep it professional. You don't know their resume, and there's traumas or whatever. But we're gonna be clean today. We ain't gotta get into trauma. Now, when a person brings speculations in, guess what they're doing? They're comparing you to someone that you don't know or ever seen. Why is that question coming up if I didn't do nothing to you?
Insecurity.
But see, we gotta stop giving names to stuff, because if you're insecure, then guess what that means you need to do? You need to go work on yourself. Because again, when I'm with a female.
And I think that we all have to work on ourselves at some point in time in life, yo. And I'm here to say that. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought that I'm good. I can get through life. But sometimes you really got to take time and you got to work on yourself, and you gotta get yourself intact before you can tackle. You could try to tackle down anything in life.
Right. You have to see. The problem is this. See, some people feel like they need somebody to function. If you're one of those type of people, then guess what you're doing? You're leaning on people to become someone that you can't become on your own. See, if you don't know how to be a stand-up,
Chief said that word earlier when he said remember if you read on there, he said, I think it was like enabling them. You're enabling them. And that's Chief, shout out to Chief Rocker. He said that enabling them, you're enabling them. And that's like I say when brothers come home from prison.
right.
We get enabled. You know what I'm saying? People's always, let me see your phone, I'll do it for you. Instead of going, yo, I'm gonna show you how to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, come on, I'm gonna show you how to do that.
See, the thing about it, I'm gonna give you a scenario. Your situation, you're the way you are. Your resume, you know your resume.
Yeah.
Now let's just say you meet a female from Lincoln or Attleboro. She don't have your resume. That's a clash of two worlds. You know why? She didn't grow up the way you grew up.
And I didn't grow up the way she
All right.
grew up.
So now here's the situation. She could sit up there and say, I'm in love with this man because of the way he treats me. Somebody say, they found out your resume. This dude got 5 baby mothers. What? How you? There goes somebody coming into the influence of your situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way she feels. But they're trying to devalue her and tell her she's wrong because they're looking at your resume and not sitting up there saying, well, maybe he made decisions and he's trying to be a better person.
Better person.
So this is what happens when you know why people want to speculate? They want, see, if you sit up there saying I'm doing something, if you actually ask the question, so you're saying I'm messing with all these women, then why you want to mess with me? Then why you sitting here with me? Why you want to deal with me? If you think that's what I'm doing.
Why are you even wasting your time? If you believe that in me, why are we wasting each other's time?
And look what you're calling me. So you're calling me a cheater before I even cheated on you or did anything. So you're already bringing negativity into our situation before this situation even developed.
Well, so what just wasting? Oh my God. That was one right there. Hit the share button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on that one right there, because that one was deep. Because you're putting negativity in the relationship right before it even starts. Right before it even starts, you're putting negativity right into the relationship. So you're devaluing our relationship right up there stops.
Okay,
so we're just wasting time and money.
Let me ask you something. Do you know what's so funny? I like to compare people to cars. I got a question for everybody. Yo, put your thinking caps on. Love this. You got a car. Mm-hmm. It's not special, but you got it the way you want it. You know how the engine runs, the transmission. You got your little rims, your little beat, you chillin'. Somebody pulls up with your dream car. Dream car. You're like, oh my. And they say, I'll trade you your dream car for your car. What you gonna do?
I'm getting into my dream car.
Okay. I love that answer. Now you know what you just messed up? Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm good at what I do in psych. You called it your dream car, your dream girl, your dream man. But guess what you didn't check? How did they maintenance that car? That was your dream car. That was their car. So they didn't take care of the transmission.
Oh,
they didn't take care of the engine.
I got a lemon.
You got a lemon? See,
yeah, I got a lemon.
What happens when you meet people. You don't know what you're meeting until you get to know them. That's why I compare the brain to the engine, the heart to the transmission.
Yeah, but I'm saying, though, I'm not just jumping out my car. I'm keeping it 1,000. I'm not jumping out my car, just jumping into my dream car. I need the title. I need to speed ride it. I need to see what the car does. So I'm gonna know he had to really mimic Mickey the car up.
But you can't determine that. And see, the thing is, I like what somebody just said, but you should not base your relationship on his past relationship because people change. I just said, didn't I say that? I said he changing. But again, outsiders is always going to speak on something because they want to protect their loved ones. You got to put that in perspective and stuff. Like, see, if you look at the questions, like, let's address the question. Like,
yeah, let's do that.
The question was, what do you do when you have proof that your significant other is cheating, but you're the breadwinner and she has kids? Now here's the thing.
Oh God.
If you have proof that she's cheating, the question is, do you want to remain with a cheater or not? That's on you now. Because if you got the proof that she's cheating. See, here's my thing. This is what I look at when it comes to cheating. They either trying to hurt you or they getting something from another person that they're not getting from you. There's no other answer. Give me another answer. I'll wait.
Oh God. You got me on the spot. Hold up. Say the question again. Say the question again.
There's only 2 things a person's trying to do when they cheating on you. They trying to hurt you, or they getting something from that person that they getting from you. I'll wait for you to respond. Go ahead. This guy, that joint got him choked up.
Yo. Oh my God. So what did somebody say, man? Everybody choked up.
Yo,
God damn it.
he said talk that talk. Because again, thank you.
Thank you. Miss Diva's in the building. Shout out to Miss Diva.
Basically,
I'm listening.
if somebody's cheating
Go
on you,
that way.
they're telling you either one, I don't want to be with you no more. They want to move on or something.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Now hold on. I gotta answer the question now.
Go ahead, answer.
You said that.
Listen, said some people just want to.
No,
Listen, you can't just want to. You're either getting, I've been around a lot of women. They be, his penis game's whack. I need it.
Yeah.
They like the person, they like the money that they bring to the table, they like the comfortability, but the penis game's whack, so they're gonna get some penis from somewhere else.
What about the woman? I mean, what about the man?
Same thing.
The pussy game's
Yeah,
whack.
it's like, okay.
The couscous.
Now, here's the thing about men. You know what the problem with us?
Nah, cause sometimes it'd be good, but it's the tabooism of getting a bag. Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, men are messed up in the head.
Yeah, we are.
Because here's the thing. I said it's the baby syndrome. We have a toy, and watch, when you meet a female, you be like, yo, what I would do to that. Soon as you get her, you let it go, what happened? You don't see her the same way you seen her when you first met her.
Nah.
Same thing with women too. It's all of us.
After they smash, they feel the same way.
So it's like, because it depends on the female, because some can become attached. Same with men, some men can become attached. It's
stage 5 Cleons.
It's a psychology game. See, this is why I say the psychology. See, to put it in a proper perspective, here's the thing. Question number 1, why am I meeting you? Is it because of your body? Is it because of your mind? Is it because of your paper? Which means, what's your intentions? So once my intentions is resolved, guess what? That's going to determine if I see you the same way or not.
Yeah.
Because if you in the club and you drinking, you already know your intentions.
I want to smash.
I need to let this out.
Mm.
So your intention is not to marry somebody on the spot. Your intention is like, yo, you good for the night? You want to have some fun? If you know how to get it done, you get it done. If you don't, you don't. Or what else you do? You call somebody that you know will do it. See?
Yeah.
Everybody got that. So here's the thing. Everybody know who they are when it comes to the person you're dealing with.
Okay, so that goes into our next question, man. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? All right, so check this out.
Oh.
So you deal with in a different realm.
Different realm, go ahead.
And when I mean a different realm is you believe in marriage before sex.
Yep.
So dealing with that's a whole different realm, bro.
But now here's the thing. That's because I'm looking for a wife. I'm trying to be with somebody. Remember, why don't I have kids? Because I want my children to have both parents. And proper perspective doesn't mean just because I meet somebody that my children are gonna grow up right. That's just what I want to do. So don't come at me from my perspective.
Yeah.
I didn't care what you did. Don't care about what I do unless I'm dealing with you.
Ditching
But
with you.
anyway.
Hey, facts.
Because the people is crazy with that. Like, why would you want to do that? Why you didn't do that? See, I'm one of them people. You ask me a question, I'm gonna ask you the same question. Why didn't you do it?
Why didn't you do it?
That's,
look-
that's your life. That's what
Right.
you want to do. Other people just want to do other stuff.
If you want to go around banging everybody in town, hey,
All right, so how?
I'm waiting for. Because here's the thing with me, right? Here's the thing with me. I was a child that came up, never met my father. Don't know what.
That's what I was getting into.
Never met my father. Don't know what my father looked like.
Mm-hmm.
As a man, I had the streets raise me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if I wasn't born in New York, I don't know what type of person I would be. But because I was hanging around Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and everything, they was instilling in me, let your word be your bond. That's why when people say I'm a stand-up person,
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up person because they taught me, let your word be your
Your
bond.
bond, yes.
And I live by that. So if you can't keep your word with me, because there's friends I had that try to snake me, you know what? You don't get a second chance. You know why? Because if you're doing that now when we young, I can just imagine
We'll
when
get older.
with money
Boom.
comes involved and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now I see what my mother went through with the men she dealt with. If I didn't want to see my mother hurt, my sisters hurt, even though they got ratchet lives, let's keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do somebody else's brother, sisters, daughters, and that's my philosophy. See, there's not a female that can sit up there and say, oh, he left me pregnant or whatever, or I messed up their situation. No, any female that dealt with me, they leveled up. And if anybody that's on this net that know me, they be like, he ain't lying.
Facts.
He leveled up
Facts.
with this man.
Facts.
And there's some females that leveled up with me because my thing is, here's the thing. If I can't give you what you want, that happiness, I'm still not going to stop you from fulfilling yours. I'm not going to do that. So the thing about it is, how can I help you get to the next level you're trying to get to? Because most of the people that I dealt with, they got married. They happily married.
Because there's a difference between a leech and somebody that's trying to build that's probably I don't know the word for it. Like you got more money than me, right? We're in a relationship, but we got a relationship, and I'm trying to get to my goals, but I'm striving for mine. But you already reached yours, and you're already climbing, but you're trying to help me. It's all right to ask a woman to pull you, right? Because a lot of men, sometimes we get caught in our pride, right? And we won't let a woman pull us up.
It depends on who
you understand what I'm saying?
Because now, I'm going to share this. You know who helped me level? Okay, I met a female, right? I was young. I was like 25.
Help your nigga boss up.
She had a master's degree, no children, profession. Oh, she shouldn't even been dealing with me. Based on my resume at that time, she shouldn't even had nothing to do with me.
Like looked at you like, man, you ain't got nothing going on.
She was like,
She took a shot with you.
She took a shot, but you know what she said? No, I just gave you her resume. She was like, I'm intimidated by you. Because she seen my drive. She said, anything you say you're going to do, you do it. See, by me getting with her, what did I say? If you deal with somebody that have nothing to lose, you have nothing to lose. Me dealing with her, I was just like, yo, regardless if I don't marry her, the fact that I'm able to deal with her, a master's degree,
I won. I can't
I'm like,
lose.
yo,
I can't lose.
And what did I do? Betted myself. See, I didn't use her to better me. I betted myself being with her. So
Yeah.
even when we went our separate ways, I moved on my own and everything. Now I became the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, if you're gonna so now here's where it comes to that cheating. And Vanessa, I'm gonna answer your question too. Why? This is what I used to tell my boys. This chick got no kids, a master's degree, and look how she look. If I'm gonna cheat on her, that means I gotta cheat on somebody better than her. So that means I need a virgin with a PhD. So if you're cheating on your chick and you cheating on somebody beneath her, you're devaluing her and yourself, stupid. If being honest.
Now that goes right in a relationship. So if you're cheating on your girl with strippers, escorts, you're demoralizing yourself
Because here's the thing. Now,
and her.
Now it's like having a Bentley. You're John Morant. That's what I'm calling y'all from now on. John Morant. You got something that you consider a wife, and you want to devalue her. Because how many people see? I hear the stories of people that got diseases and bought it home.
Oh.
I have a book talking about this. These are true stories. I'm not making none of these stories up. So again, that's what I'm sitting up there saying. It's like you're taking a chance. Every day we live, we're taking a chance on everything.
Everything. When you wake up in the morning.
Driving on a highway,
Highway.
everything. You're taking a chance. That's a decision. But here's my thing. I look at it. I'm about to be 46. People say I look young all the time. You know why? I ain't stressed. Secondly, why the hell would I want to get with somebody right now? It took me 46 years to get where I am. You think I'll let you mess me up in 46 seconds? 46 months? 46 days? Another 46? Nah, I'm trying to live a better, healthier life. So now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I got what I got going on. So if I meet the right person, what we supposed to be doing? We vacationing. We chilling. You don't want to have no children? Okay, guess what? Where you want to go? Because what else we got? We building with each other.
What else we got to do? If you don't want to make a family, what else we got to do together?
Be
You
chilling.
know what I'm saying? We might as well just get on planes, boats, and automobiles and enjoy our life.
It's about building with a person, a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
And a lot of times, right, and it's not about money.
You can't be with Neil Long and cheat with Wendy Williams. Yo, Chop, yes.
Nah, but keeping it 1,000. Hey, yo, I see a lot of guys, they cheat on their girls with some of the, oh my God.
But you know what it is?
They ain't even no money involved.
It's because, dude, what did I told you? It's like, yo, do you know what's the problem with us as men? And I'm speaking from the perspective of a man, and I don't know if you can speak from the perspective of a woman. You could be with somebody, and once you beat it up, I'm using that word, I shouldn't demoralize a woman, but once you beat it up enough times, you want something new. It's just like, I told you, it's the kid mentality. You always want a new toy. Even if the toy don't look good, you want a new
But
toy.
if somebody goes next to the toy, you want your toy back. Oh,
I
God.
told you.
It goes back to if another man goes next to your girl.
You ready to kill. You like, yo, what are you doing? Get away.
right.
Oh, my God.
Like in a relationship, you shouldn't act like they're toys.
No, but it's the
It's in that.
psychology.
Yeah.
What did Joe said in his song? What may be old to you is new to someone else. Yeah.
Teachable Tuesday.
Teachable Tuesdays,
I'm
man.
listening because it's my listen.
You got somebody else's question?
Vanessa had this question. Vanessa, where is it at? She said, I don't know how they got in there talking about sausage, but yo, Chop, it had to be you. She said something, but I know what she said, but I want to get the actual right words. She said something about what if your man basically going around telling your relationship. Yeah, the comment section is like,
Oh, okay.
it's like so many.
All right, so if your man is going around telling the relationship that's sour as hell, because I already talk about that on my show. Anything, a lot of times I'll tell my exes, yeah, I talk to my mom.
Hold on, pause that. Don't talk on it. What did I say? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, when somebody say something to you, first thing you should do, ask a question. Why is your man going around telling your business to other people?
Yeah.
That's the question you have to ask. Okay, this is a man who's supposed to be protecting his queen.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
at all
you're
times.
going around talking about
I
your
gotta
queen,
say
so
something.
you're now turning her into a princess.
Yes. Yes.
You're demoralizing.
You
it.
denying
You
her.
do- yeah.
Guess what? That's why I'm single, because the person I was with, everybody knew our business.
Yo,
Oh.
Why are you telling people our business?
Oh, God.
Yo, there's some
He's in
questions
trouble.
here. Do you ever feel like a punching bag due to your partner's previous failed relationships? Yes, that's the bingo, Vic. That's the.
Yeah.
Say what you're saying, but that's
No, wait, now that was dope.
That's why you have to have self-care about yourself. You need to take care of your old relationship, your issues, before you get into a new one.
Yes,
Because
you can't.
The other person is going.
Yes, you can't come into a new relationship with your past is still fresh, because what happens is everything that happens is tainted on both sides.
That's
Yes.
easy to say, but here, okay, who's doing it? See, the thing, like, what did he say? What was that question? Hold up.
A punching bag.
Oh, yeah, okay, now so check it out, right?
Yeah.
Listen, we're gonna use me and you.
Okay.
If I get with you right now, okay, I don't know your resume, I don't know your history.
Right.
I only know what I see right now.
Right.
So I know what you're doing right now.
Right.
Now I could go to him and ask, yo, what do you think about her? What do you know about her? He's gonna say the most beautifulest things about you. Now, if he dealt with you on that level, he might go in depth, he might not. Now, when I'm getting to know you, and you're getting to know me where I am right now, we're learning each other in our 40 and our age where we are right now. Now, you don't know why I'm the person I am today. You don't know if I beat women up, choked them out, or whatever. You don't know these things.
Right.
See, the problem with people is
You gotta learn the person.
You gotta learn the person.
Yes. And that's the problem.
But especially before you bring them around your children.
Right.
Yeah.
Bless,
You
bless.
gotta learn the person that you're in a relationship with. You don't know. And that's about devaluating someone. Like, they could change. People change all the time on a daily
This is
basis.
stupid.
You can't go by what someone else said about Trap.
Nah.
You know
You
what
gotta
I'm saying?
see it. That's
You
the thing
gotta
I was
see
talking
it.
about earlier, right?
You gotta see
Now listen.
how he treats you.
What I was talking about earlier, right, is how people gossip and like they'll say, "Oh yeah, I heard Miss Diva mess with this one now. Have you ever seen Miss Diva with him?" No. Who told you that? Oh, this one. It's always some third hand, fourth hand stuff.
Exactly. Diva said this. Diva said that. But where you getting this information from?
But
Do you
it-
really know me?
True, but now, again, ask the question.
Yes.
We already talked about that last week when they said, when somebody comes to you with information, my question is, why do you want me to know this? See, you're trying to change my perception on somebody. Why? Like, we already talked, like, see,
Yes,
if I
we
was to
did
look
talk.
at him and I'm like, and judge him, see, this is the problem. We got to get past this stuff, especially as us being older.
Nah, use me. Use me.
No,
if,
no, I-
if he was to judge
If I
me,
was to judge him, see,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If I was to judge him without knowing him, I'd be like, oh, he's a convicted. What, me and him don't have nothing to deal with. But what you know what happened? I sat down and listened to him. And I was just like, you know what? This is a person who society put in their mouth, chewed up, and like, spit him right out.
Yeah.
And see, now I'm doing the same thing. If I sit up there and say, don't judge me, I'm doing the same thing to him that society did, and I don't want done to me.
Right.
So what did I do? I came and got to know him myself. Now that we
Facts.
sat down,
Learn
Yeah.
the person.
not through nobody else. Nobody else, just him. He pulled up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did that, and another reason why I was like, this is, if I'm in business with somebody and I got family, and I'm family with TJ, and this is his family, then guess what we have to happen? I gotta meet his family, he gotta meet me, and we gotta know how we helping each other, because again, we got things happening behind the scenes that nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
When it comes to fruition, you're gonna be, how did that happen? Because again, I'm not gonna talk about him. I sat up there and said, yo, he's, when I first seen him, I was like, damn, he's hood. I was like, that dude is hood. T.
Me too, because I said he's hood, but I had to get to know him because, like, about being on different sides of Providence. I have
Absolutely.
friends everywhere.
Ooh, that's a great question.
Everywhere. East side, south side, west end.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere. And I'm friends with everybody. So sometimes you can't judge a person from where
They're from or what they've been
Or-
through.
And I know people from Lincoln, Providence. That's what it makes it good, that you get something out of everybody. Everybody.
Facts. What question they got over there?
He said, how do you feel about circling a block with a relationship that failed terribly, although you still love that person? Listen,
Oh my God.
listen, you know what? Here's the best answer. Counseling.
How does counseling help your heart though?
I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, you got, okay. When you hear the saying "hurt people," you gotta understand. Okay, remember I keep telling you, ask questions. Why are you trying to hurt me? I'm gonna get deep on this one. Do you know if somebody's hurting you, they hurting you because they didn't actually want to be with you? They selling for you.
Mm.
Wow.
Hey, can you say that one again?
Say it again.
Do you know if someone's
Pay
trying to hurt
attention.
you, they hurting you because they didn't want to be with you, they settling for you. And I'm gonna explain why I said that. Remember, when somebody gets with somebody, the person that they got with, that's who they wanted to be with. But in that relationship that you don't know about, they got hurt unless they telling you about it. Now, one thing I learned about people, see, when I'm counseling people and somebody try to tell me about another person, I ask questions to get the ideology of the other person that's not in the room. Because I love when people keep pointing the fingers. Cause I'll be like, what accountability do you have? You keep blaming that person, but what part you play?
Yes, and that's what I and that goes to with parents when I say that the parents they always think their kids is not doing nothing.
That's the key word. Is
I hate that. I hate that.
You can't go to
Hey, yo, parents, we gotta start saying when people and adults are telling us about our kids, we gotta stop being overly defensive so fast.
there's a lot
We gotta start opening up. Listen, when somebody's telling you, "Yo, man, your daughter's too fresh,"
Right.
we gotta start going, "Yeah, oh wow, what is she doing?" Instead of going, "That's not my daughter." No, man, why would you leave it? No, won't you listen?
Ask the question. See, when you know how you're gonna get better. Ask the question. You know, okay. You know why they get defensive? Because then they have to say they did wrong.
Absolutely,
They don't see that's
accountability.
That's what when you use just one word, you're gonna be like, it makes sense. So the reason why, see now, once you get we all heard of a rebound.
Yeah.
You want to hear something funny? The girl that got with me, the master degree chick, I was her rebound. She's not into the streets yet. She didn't even know what a rebound was. I had to explain to her.
Oh, you was
I
rebound.
was her rebound. I was the guy that was the trick. Because, like,
Every man done been a rebound before.
right, but let me get more in depth with that situation. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to what I'm about to tell you. 'Cause
Hit
you
that
are
share
about to
button,
really
hit that like button,
learn something.
hit that subscribe button.
And yeah, go on YouTube and send this to people that might need this.
Absolutely.
Check this out right here. It had nothing to do with her man that she had issues with men. It was her father.
Oh my God.
See, let me tell y'all why when you don't know what you're dealing with, because people have issues with their parents. Because some people say, well, I don't want to be nothing like my mother or my father. And some people say, I want to be better, whatever. This girl had, when I met her, I'm telling you, if I showed you her now, she's older than this. She's like damn, she's fine. I was trying to read her. She took me over our house for Thanksgiving. Pleasant, I'd never seen her angry. This is this person. Because she's very feminine. Then she's like,
When she got to her father, it
when
was
she
all
got to her
discussed.
father, I didn't know that was her father.
Yeah.
She was like, and this is the way she said his name. I don't even want to say his name. And this is, I was like, whoa. Now I'm hood.
The energy. You already picked up off the
I
energy.
said either this is her father or he molested a kid.
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
didn't want him there because the energy that
Energy
she
in
had.
it was that
I never
evil
seen-
shit.
So when we left, I said, who was that guy? She's like, he's a nobody. I was like, he gotta be somebody who was there. She's like, yeah, that's my mother's husband. Even though they ain't together no more, but it's I don't want to put a business out there like that. But I sat down and I said, Joe, you gotta go talk to that man. Cause you got some deep issues.
Deep issues that you got to get
Yeah,
resolved.
That might be the problem with men. But she only been with, at the time, one guy. I was her second guy.
That you knew about.
Again, well, she didn't get busy like that because
Yeah.
she was family oriented. But that's what I'm telling you. Her father is the reason why she didn't trust men. And then when she did trust a man, he cheated on her. So she was just like, yo,
She's scarred.
yes. So then here I come in the picture.
But we're scarred too. There's a lot of men that are scarred.
He's scarred.
No, I'm speaking. I ain't dealing with no men. I don't care how you think. I ain't touching you. I gotta speak from women's perspective.
Is that right?
Now, if you want me to counsel you from a manly perspective, I can do that. But I'm talking about me. I don't deal with men.
So we'll only talk about your perspective. Once again,
You gotta you have to learn the person how they got into the situation, that how they're treating you. 'Cause
you came in here with that cologne or something you got on, got my allergies going crazy. I don't know what you got on. Oh my God. You got me iced out over here. You know what I'm saying? Man, who the hell long question is that?
And no, she ain't got a question. She said, I just left the school. They tried to tell me to make an appointment. I said, hell no, I'm not waiting another day for my kid to get bullied. Tell that teacher, bring her butt out. Supposedly it's going to be taken care of. We will see. Nah, I'm with you. Yo, first
Yeah,
of all,
baby.
my-
Hell yeah, we're with you, baby.
tomorrow again, it keeps
Hell
going.
yeah.
I don't listen. I just told you kids commit suicide. And
Yes.
Yes.
My kid, no,
You got to get right at stuff like
I'm in the
that.
best of my
Because then the kid don't think you did something
No,
he
can
said
I?
He said something about step parenting. You want to know why it's hard for me to be with somebody with kids? I want to better your children's life. And if you don't understand that, you arguing with me and playing tug of war.
Yeah, I don't play that. I don't play. No, but you can no. Cause I gotta tell you from being a step parent. I am a step parent, but from a step parent's perspective, I want to tell you that, brother, you don't gotta be like that, because let me tell you something. If a woman doesn't see that and she in that tuck and pull go, guess what? You gotta go. That respect's not there, bro. Because once you get with a woman, right, this is how I play it. Once I get with a woman, you know my intention is nothing but to better this child in every aspect in this child's life. Sports, whether it's cleaning their cells, cleaning their room, whatever it is, I'm trying to build this child's life up. So if you're tugging and pulling with me doing that, then I don't want to be with you.
That's my okay. Listen,
So you don't have to level. You don't have to say I don't want to deal with women with children. You want to deal with a. I want to change your perspective on that part.
No, from my perspective, I choose not to, but I never said I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. I got you.
The thing, listen. See, I told you I'm very open, subjective. Like I will meet. See, the thing about it is, the whole point of all these conversations, relationships, and building is you trying to limit the damage and you trying to limit the drama.
Absolutely.
And again, I'm not an arguing person. I don't care about being right. See, if what we're talking about is not getting me to the next level, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
I'm just wasting
Why
time.
are we sitting here? You know what I do? Hey, yo, you know what I do a lot of times? I start laughing.
Yo, he said Marlene got on the Dollar Tree brand of diamond. Call it.
What is it? These? Like glasses? Well, who said that?
Who said that? Who's gabbing at you?
Who's Seconia? Oh, shoot.
Hell no.
He said Marlene got on hot karate. Yo, your comment section is lit. Like, it's mad comment.
Yo, shout out to all my peoples, man. Yo, hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yo, share this video, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Teachable Tuesdays.
Melly Mel, men do cry. She said he got on brute.
You came in there with that. You came in there with that brute. You came in there with that brute and that damn Patriot shit on. You got a nerve to come here with that Patriot. Uh-oh. She got her shit with her. Oh, my God. It is that modern day shit.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, this is banging. Yeah, that's it.
Listen. No, you gotta laugh and stuff.
I love to laugh.
No, because the reason why I laugh when we're talking, we're arguing about, we're getting ready to really fight about nothing, because I be wanting to say, yo, it was about nothing. So they be like, you don't never take nothing serious. You always think, no, because it's about nothing.
Nah, remember what I just told you. Sometimes when a person arguing with you, it has nothing to do with you. See, you ever heard of the breaking point? Everybody have their breaking point. See, let's just say this, right? Check this out. You could meet a female. You gave her the world. Just because you gave her the world didn't mean you healed her from all the pain she had from the past. So you gave her the world, introduced her to what she was never a part of, but you could be the last dude to cheat on her. Matter of fact, everybody go look up Steve McNair. You know who Steve McNair is?
Yeah, the football player. That's my boy. Nah, what happened to my boy?
Okay. He was married, messing with a girl. The girl was a foreigner. She came to America to better her life.
Yeah.
So the first man she got with did her dirty. She ended up meeting Steve McNair.
The
And
football
Steve
player.
McNair had a house, him and his boy, where they were bringing girls and knocking them off. So she knew he was married, but he was knocking off other females. So he was trying to dead her or whatever.
She videotaped all that shit.
No, it gets worse, homie.
Oh my
It gets
God,
worse.
Steve McNair.
Shorty went and got her a gun. You know what she went to go do?
He's dead?
You know what she went to go do? She knocked on the first dude door, but he didn't answer. She was going off him. She called Steve McNair and said, yo, meet us at the house where we do our thing. She gave him goods. When he laid his head down to sleep, he never woke up. Bow! Banged his head with the pillow, banged her off. Now his wife had to come see that my husband died because of a jump off.
Oh my God.
What I'm saying is everybody, and if you see Shorty, the foreigner, she could have got everybody have a breaking point, because again, you don't know. This is one of the reasons why when I start seeing people with tendencies of being angry, I'm good why? That means you ain't healed, and you're not gonna hurt me because of what I didn't do.
Wow. That Steve McNair's not here no more. That was the Tennessee Titans. That was my boy, man. Rest in peace to Steve McNair, man. Oh man, that was sad, man. That's sad, man. That is definitely sad, man. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Steve McNair is no longer here, man, being with a unstable chick.
That's what, listen, everybody, I'm just telling you. See, the fact of the matter is, it's like, you know how many women...
So you think that she was at her boiling point? That's what she got to?
Listen, okay.
She had to if she took her life.
I'm going to show you. Like, listen, there's females that got burnt by men and men that got burnt by females. And instead of them being accountable or holding them accountable, now they want to give it to everybody else. See, hurt people. Why? I didn't do nothing to you. So why you want to hurt me?
Why you want to hurt me?
You want me to feel the same way you feel because you're angry. But
At the next motherfucker.
I didn't leave. I didn't tell you to leave with that person. It's like,
Yeah, I didn't tell you to be with that man. I didn't tell that you've been with that man for the last 5 years. I didn't tell you to go through that. You're giving me all his pain, all the shit that he did to you. You're lashing out on me.
Vice versa.
Vice versa.
So that's why I'm sitting up there saying, see, when you put all of this in a proper perspective, like, see, you can bring in, like, see, here's the thing. Number one, if you don't love yourself, how you gonna tell somebody else to love you? How you gonna teach somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself?
That's a fact.
You have to love yourself.
So the name of the game is what.
A lot of people haven't found that place where you gotta find yourself, where you gotta find that self-love.
Because a lot, you remember.
Because you don't know where it's at.
They
A lot of
want
people don't know
somebody else
A lot of people
to love
no.
them.
A lot of people don't know how to find self-love.
You have to have self-love because then you hold that other person accountable to
Remember
love
though,
you.
you tell them they gotta have it, but
Yeah.
you know what you see. Notice what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm showing them how to get it.
Yeah.
All right, number one, self-love. You know what you gotta do? You gotta stop, and I would say don't date for a year. Don't sex nothing 6 months to a year. Really get in touch with yourself, because you know what? You're gonna feel like a crackhead. Excuse me, drug abuser. You're gonna be fiending to have sex. Just like, so when you sit up there talking about a drug abuser, you're a sex abuser then.
Yeah.
Because you can't stay with yourself. See, that's why I'm able to do that, the sex before marriage thing. Because see, in finding myself, it's like, why do I want to sleep with somebody? That's an urge that we have. You gotta show that discipline. See, that's when discipline comes into a point of self-love.
Facts.
And this become with everything, money, all that. See, John Morant don't have discipline. Why?
Nobody around him has discipline.
Because but here's you know what it is. You're introduced to a new world. Attention, new currency is again. But I can't speak. One of the things I don't like to do is speak
On
situation
we
I
can't.
don't know.
Yes, and we don't know about that. And we don't got millions of dollars, and we don't know how he's going through with a bunch of money like that.
So until I hear his side of the story, I just take it for what it is. But so one, when you go see now you gotta find out what are the things that you like. What do you enjoy? See, one of the things I like listening to podcasts, and I like helping seeing other people happy. See, that's one of the reasons why I'm here.
That's one of my things. I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna let you tell me. I'm gonna let you.
Hold up, no, what?
I'm gonna let you tell me. I'm gonna tell you myself how I found self-love, where I think that men should find self-love at. You should start with trying to take care of yourself.
Right.
All right? Your presentation is everything.
Everything.
You understand what I'm saying? Find self-love in brushing your teeth in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of brothers out here that don't even brush their teeth in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? Find self-love in making the bed. You understand what I'm saying? Find self-love in taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you got clean socks on. You're looking presentable every day, everywhere you go. You understand what I'm saying? Once you find that self-love, you'll realize that everything else comes with that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's me. That's just my opinion. That's where I found it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when I've been found it. And sometimes you gotta dig deeper, and you gotta pay more attention to things. You understand what I'm saying? That people would think that's minor. Like you would say, damn, Trap won't wear that shirt with that. Damn, he finds a problem with that. Maybe that's because that's the way I like to. You understand what I'm saying? That makes me feel comfortable. It's not about you. It's about what makes me. I used to care about what people say. Oh, yo, that don't match, or that don't. I don't care. I make what makes me comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? That's the kind of self-love. You understand what I'm saying?
Now that's the truth. It's like, see, everybody's self-love is gonna be different, but also you gotta find healing. Like, don't be afraid. Everybody should have a person that you could talk to that you know will keep your secrets and that really want to help you get where you need to be. Because we all need somebody in life. I'm telling you.
Knowing your circle is pivotal.
Their surroundings, our circle. So the thing is, because to me, I have people in Philadelphia, because I told you I lived out there. I call them whenever I'm going through something, because I got to get it out of me. Because again, sometimes, even though you can be smart, if you pay attention, the smartest people make the dumbest decisions. You know why? Because they so smart, and when they feel like they understood, they make a decision that really gonna make you like, why did you do that? Because again, we go through things as well when we thinking like we try to do the right thing and we feel like that they didn't work for us, and it's like, damn, maybe I should do something ratchet like John Moran.
John Moran did, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get some media attention. Maybe some people will be striving for that, because that's what I tell people that suffer from mental health a lot. I tell them, yo, you know what I do? I used to try to suffocate myself in my shop, or, yo, you got to get out. You got to get out. You got to get air. You got to get air. You can't suffer. You can't sit inside and try to, because we try to put ourselves away from people. Because we don't want to we feel like we're putting our burden on somebody else. So we be like, I don't feel like being bothered. I'll stay in the house. I don't stay in there. And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes in relationships, the other person don't know.
Yes, another person, yes. And that's what it was got.
We don't know until
we talking about your self-love,
Yes,
so you're not in a relationship.
Right.
Because that's the thing, see, if you don't, like, I always like to use this analogy. Yo, check it out, watch it aside. I use this analogy because it's so simple, but it's like, I get it. Mm-hmm. Now, as a human being, we're a container, because you're containing information, you're containing muscle, whatever. Now, let's just say you filled up with this much of water. Now, every time you meet a person, so you're going to meet orange juice, you're going to meet apple juice and everything. Mm-hmm. Guess what they're doing? They're pouring their substance into you.
They're tainting your water.
Or they building up your water.
Yeah.
Depends on what substance they putting in you, but they taking your water.
Yeah.
Now, so you got orange juice. Orange juice now did what they did and left.
Yeah.
You didn't resolve that.
No.
So now apple juice come.
Yeah.
Apple juice, substance. Now here come
Pineapple juice.
pineapple, coffee, all of these different. That's what happens when you get into a relationship. Now, stop right there. You're full more with other people's concoctions than you are with
Your own.
Now,
Wow, that's deep. Wow. It's Teachable Tuesdays right there. Did you hear that? Yo, you just got to share that one right there. Oh, my God, because now you got everybody else's bloodline inside of you. All of everybody's hatred, all of their hurt, all of that pain of everybody that's inside of you. And it's more than your own heart. Yeah. So you got everybody else's blood in you. And now here I come at the top trying to make all this blood right. That can't happen.
It not happen. So now
oh, my God, that's so dope.
So now what you have to do.
This is how we do at the No Longer Trap podcast.
You have to undo the orange juice. You have to undo the apple juice, the pineapple juice.
You got to undo all of that.
Undo that to get back to your
pure self. You have to get to her pure heart. To get to her pure heart, you have to empty out all of them.
Overload. That's exactly what it is. You're overloaded. That's
overloaded with all bullshit.
So now
I'm sorry, Mr.
Live on the set.
Live on the set. This is what we do. This is how real it is, because you know a lot of people be going through shit, and a lot of people, and this touches a lot of people, and a lot of people go through a lot of pain and a lot of suffer. And my sister, she goes through a lot of pain and a lot of suffer, and she went through a lot in her life. And a lot of people don't know what she been through, but I sat with her and I know what she been through, and I know certain conversations and certain topics touch her because she been through it. You know what I'm saying? And that's and the things we're talking about, she been through. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of women go through this because they hit me after my show and they be like, yo, Trap, great show. Yo, that really touched me. It gave me some insight on how you guys think or how other women think or how people give perspective on, it gives other people different perspective on things. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I love my show. That's why, because it really touches people.
And Melissa said, but you're still standing, looking fabulous.
Hell yeah, baby. You're right.
Listen, I told you, psychology is deep, man. When you really put it in the simplest form, that's why people love me as a counselor. Because they say, yo, this dude can simplify anything. But the fact of the matter is, self-healing and more like becoming your purest form, you gotta undo. He said, give her a group hug later. Like, you know what I mean? It's like whatever. This is what I do. I try to help people in every aspect. I don't care what color you are, whatever. It's just, that's life. We all going through something. We all gotta better ourselves. We all need healing. Shoot, I need healing. As many people I help, I still need some form of healing.
Absolutely, man. And sometimes, man, you know how many.
It's human, not a gender thing.
Absolutely, man, and that's why I love her, man, because she's so strong, man. For 60 years old, man, she's rocking me. We're going on vacations. Yo, we got a lot of shit planned, man. You know what I'm saying? For 60 years old, man, we getting ready to really travel this world. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. And sometimes people have to go through bad things in life to, I can't even see, I get emotional, but to go through life to understand other people's shit. You know what I'm saying?
Best have to age to become a message. And again, now I'm gonna tell you this. See, this is the good news. There's bad news and good news, but the good news of it, guess what? Like he was just saying, what you went through, now you can teach younger girls what not to go through and keep them. See, that's one thing that people don't understand. As we get older, we're now teachers. That's why we call this Teachable Tuesday.
Teachable Tuesdays.
Truthful Tuesday. But we're at the teachable stage. That's one of the things I was trying to relay to somebody. It's like, listen, I might not agree with what somebody does, but they doing something for whatever reason they doing it. But what I'm sitting up there saying is, as a teacher, I gotta help them get them over that. Because if we criticizing them, how's it helping? Being critical helps. Criticizing don't. Because it's like, if you criticize it, what are you giving them to replace that with? So we all hurt. We all feel the way we feel, but the bottom line is, today is a new day, and you can always press the reset button as long as you live it today.
Facts.
Change your today to see a better tomorrow.
Facts. And I learned, see, from people that when they tell me things and people think that I ain't listen, I really listen. See, a lot of people think in life when people are talking to you, you're not really listening. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a listener. Sometimes I might not be listening right there because my attention span. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I understand what's going on. I understand because I understand that my circle can hurt you. You understand what I'm saying? Your circle can really hurt you. It's always somebody that's close to you. Look at all the rappers, everybody that's died. Somebody is always that's close to them. So you gotta know your circle. That's why I teach my children growing up. You gotta know who you're rocking with.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? And just like I told you, Miss Diva, you gotta support those who support you. You know what I'm saying? I told you that because I always seen you. You always supporting people, but I never see people support you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's not supporting you, don't support them. Cause I can see it all over social media. It happens. It's all over look at what you be doing and see who's posting it and sharing it.
Nah, but you know what? I learned. Listen, I lost a business partner because I addressed something that he thought was sensitive, but he took it the wrong way. And everybody that I talked to, they say, "But this is business." I know it's business, but he took something the wrong way. Now he's out of business. I'm still in business. So here's the thing when it comes to support. You don't gotta go around. See, the thing about it is, if a person truly believes, like, look at what people are saying right now. Shout out Dante for dropping that knowledge. Salute, King, continue to be great. Sending flowers. Again, I'm sitting in this chair because he wants me to sit in this chair. If he didn't want me to sit in this chair, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair. Now, when I come in this chair, I'm gonna, when people say, why you put him in the chair? He gonna be like, yo, you gotta hear this man. So he gave it an outlet. You just showed hearing this man will bring some realization to your life. So the thing is, when it comes to support, don't worry about who's not supporting you. Focus on, because I'm not worried about who's not in this comment section, who's not watching.
We got 8 billion people in this world, bro. 8 billion people in this world. We don't need everybody to support you. Everybody's not gonna. There's 8 billion people.
Right. So see, you devaluing the people that's here. That's why I shout them out. I read their quote. Shout out Sharon James. You are strong when you got through it, and learn not to let it make it happen again to you. Love you. See, that's the support for you. So again, dope show today. So whatever people, I'm looking at the people that's supporting me. I don't care about who's not supporting. I don't care if you my mother. Ask my mother when the last time she seen me. She don't want to support me. I'm like, okay,
Absolutely.
please,
You don't support me, I don't care. I'm in the same boat.
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
care about who's supporting.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. I ain't got no hate towards you. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. I'm just trying to move forward.
Because guess what's gonna happen?
You know what I mean? You don't gotta support me.
When you see what we're about to do,
Yes. We are.
You're gonna wish you supported me.
support. They gonna want to support.
You're gonna say, "Oh my God, why wasn't I trapped?" You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother, my family, M3. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I can't wait to him be a part of my podcast. Yo, I'm telling you, man, my cousin got some dope ideas. I can't wait to put him in play, man. Shout out to him, man. We got some shit going on that's really big for the No Longer Trap podcast coming up this summer. I need everybody to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to everybody that brought a t-shirt or hoodie that continues to support the No Longer Trap podcast. Everybody that pulls up to 148 on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? I told you we got Friday nights. Shout out to DJ Chop Stewie. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to the U.S. Black Business Network over there. Shout out to my brother Unique, man, for helping me, you know what I'm saying, to helping me try to elevate on my and all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Because we build on all levels. You understand what I'm saying? And I got to thank Dante for pulling up on Tuesdays, man. I got to thank my girl, Miss Diva. You know that's my heart right there. You know what I'm saying? And I got to thank all of y'all for tuning in to me, sharing my shit. I see y'all sharing my shit, and I do respond back to your text messages, man. And I try to give y'all the best advice I can. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't give you advice, guess what I do? I reach out like, yo, man, I got somebody that said this, and I reach out. I got brothers like this and sisters like this that I can call. So that I do appreciate y'all coming to me with your not problems, I can say, but because a lot of people are going through a lot of things. You understand what I'm saying? And the No Longer Trap podcast, I done touched on a lot of things that people are going through. So when they inbox me and I give them advice, and if I don't have the advice personally, I'll reach out to people that I know that can help me. If they don't got the advice, I don't got yes men. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about yes men. You can't have yes people around you. You know what I'm saying? If he sees this now, he gonna say, nah, don't say that. Nope, that's not. Nope, that he's gonna. Just because. See, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what around here. That's what it is. It's a popularity contest. Just because I gotta agree with you. No, I don't gotta agree with you.
Exactly.
I don't gotta. You don't gotta agree with every. You don't got. No, you have your own opinion. You can have your opinion.
Listen, see what I used to bark on people on stages when I was performing, because I would say, yo, why ain't you supporting whatever. I could be in another city and I'll bark on you. I ain't care. But I learned that doesn't get nothing done.
Yes.
What's gonna get done? Just show your works. Because
Show your value.
When you go when we go and present our portfolio to people, they're gonna say, okay, so let's look at our team we got around us. All right, you got a podcast. I think your podcast is the best podcast as in the state as I see, because the topics that you're actually touching on is things that people don't want to touch on, but it's needed.
Yeah.
That's the outlet. That's why I'll be watching. I'm like, holy shit, this dude be coming up with something interesting. So that's one. TJ, clothing designer,
Yes.
rapper. He's a part of a podcast, COB. Don't get emotional. No, what the hell is the name of our podcast?
The Clash of the
Clash Brothers.
Clash
Like,
Brothers. Yo, this guy, hey, yo, this is when you know you're too busy. Your mind, he's in everything. Yo, shout out to this brother, man, cause yo, his hands is in everything in the city. Y'all people don't know it, and a lot of people are gonna get familiar who he is because his hands is in so much. You understand what I'm saying? From the hood, the trenches to way out in Connecticut to him, he got a lot of reach. You understand what I'm saying? So, so you gotta understand that and it's not. And I want to tell all young brothers that is trying to elevate. Yo, this brother is open. He's so open. You hit him up. He got here. You can get him on Instagram. He got a lot. You can hit him up. I'm telling you, I guarantee you, he hit you back. Guarantee you, he hit you back for advice, whatever. I don't care what it is. He's guaranteed to give you an answer. He's guaranteed to show you the right way. He's not going to never ever going to show you the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? There's certain people that I meet in life that I get skeptical and I go, can I question what he's going to say? Nah, because he's not going to do that. So I'm stamping that. So you check it out. You know what I'm saying? And hey, go over there. Go over there. I'm telling you.
Having sex, we know where his hands are.
Hey, Chop. Yeah, he's definitely not having sex. If you ain't trying to get married, do not fuck with my brother. I swear to God. He got his shit in a Tootsie Roll wrapper. He got his shit in a Tootsie Roll wrapper. He got his, hey man, what the hell going on, man? He got his shit in a Tootsie Roll wrapper. Hey man, he's smooching. Man, he going up on dates, kissing and smooching and shit, man. What the hell going on with this nigga, man?
First of all, like I said,
Hey, Miss Diva. Hey, man, this motherfucker is crazy as hell, man. Hey, but I'd rather you date my sister. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. I know you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? The Tootsie Roll rappers, the Tootsie Roll be leaking and shit at times and shit. The rapper would get leaky and shit. Yo, this guy, man, and yo, shout out to Dante, man. I swear to God, thank you for pulling up every Tuesday, man. I appreciate it, man. This is how we're gonna do it, man. Tuesday, I thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate you, man. I told you this, man. I appreciate everybody's support and their love, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace. I see y'all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy.